This is Bacchae Theatre Company, and we're interested in Victorian farce. This evening, we're going to present our first reading on YouTube, and this is the Area Belle by Andrew Halliday, written in 1864. I hope you enjoy it.
I'd choose to be a daisy if I might be a flower. If I might be a flower indeed. Why, everybody says I am a flower. Picture says I'm like the rose. Tosser calls me his tulip. Chalks says my breath's like buttercups. While the baker's young man came in the other day while I was making pies and said I was the flower. I had flour all over. Oh, it's very nice to be so... Oh, it's very nice to be so universally admired. Not perhaps that it's much to be wondered at. And yet it's rather puzzling to have so many sweethearts. One doesn't know how to choose amongst them. And I'm obliged to keep a book. What fine folks call a dairy, for fear I should forget whose turn it is to come and visit me. Let me see. There's Pitcher in the police, and Tosser in the Grenadiers, and there's Dobbs. And there's Dobbs the baker, and Chumps the butcher. They all come by turns. And there's the milkman. He, I believe, is rather sweet upon me. But I have never put the milkman in my dairy yet. Now then, whose turn is it tonight? Mrs. is going out and I shall have a nice long evening. Pitcher. He is a nice young man. I do think if I have preference, it's Pitcher. Oh, what's this? Good gracious, if I haven't asked Tosser too. Now, if there is another man in the world beside Pitcher that I adore, it's Tosser. What am I to do? If Pitcher or Tosser meet tonight, there will be bloodshed. I must forego the happiness of receiving either and have recourse to the pepper pot. There, that's our signal. That's the red light on our railway and means danger. Whosoever's turn it is to come, that signal in the window informs him the missus or some other heavy luggage train is in the way and he shunts off accordingly.
Milk below.
There's the milkman. But he only comes professionally. He's not upon my private visiting list yet. Don't want any this afternoon, Mr. Chalks. Don't trouble yourselves to come down the steps.
Oh, it's no trouble, thank you, Mum. Oh, it ain't all milk that brings me down them steps, Miss Penelope.
I have long suspected it, sir. It strikes me there's a certain quantity of water with a modicum of chalk.
Oh, no, Miss Penelope. My milk is as genuine as my feelings. Listen to me, Penelope. I'm a plain man.
Yes, you are rather plain, Mr. Chalks.
I don't mean that, Miss Penelope. I mean I'm straightforward man, an honest man, and I have mine cows as gives 10 quarters a day each, and I have a horse and cart, Miss Penelope, and first-rate milk walk. Yes, and I have a heart, Miss Penelope, and all them worldly goods they are included I'm willing to share with.
With someone in your very own walk of life, which will have you, Mr. Chalks. I'm very proper too. Good afternoon.
I see what it is. It's that policeman or that soldier that I have been lounging round about the area. It's the uniform, but let me tell you, Miss Penelope, fine feathers don't make fine birds.
Well, I despise the imputation, Mr. Chalks. There's the steps, sir.
I'm going, Miss Penelope, but let me tell you that this smock frock covers are as warm as ever be under a red jacket, Miss Penelope.
None of your impertinence, sir.
Or under a swallow-tailored blue with pewter buttons, Miss Penelope.
You are a low person, Mr. Chalks.
I may be low, but Penelope, this heart broken by Jove.
Your heart?
No, but the new laid egg that under a happier circumstance I should have made you a present of, but which like my prospects is gone all to smash, and a nice mess my feelings and my pockets is in the consequence. Farewell, Penelope. Pockets will wash, but feelings won't. We only get them mangled.
Well, after all, Chalks is not a bad sort. But what is he compared to Pitcher? Oh, Tosser.
Hasn't the postman been, Penelope?
Not yet, Mum. Oh, there's another of my admirers. Now, if it wasn't for my admiration for Pitcher and Tosser, I do think I should like that postman.
Then those orders for the play won't come. Go and make up the drawing room fire, Penelope.
No, Mum. I thought you were going out.
What right have I was to think, pray? I've changed mind.
How lucky I put up the pepper pot.
Will you be good enough to see about the fire?
Yes, Mum, I'm going. But for that persevering pepper pot, the fat would indeed have been in the fire.
Okay, girls, can we swap? Well done. And Penelope, Valentina, Tosser, if you can pick up, Holly, if you can pick up Tosser, and then, yeah, so everybody else stay the same at the minute. Okay.
This comes of trusting to play actors. There's a man I used to think my friend promised me orders for the play tonight, and now when I have set my eye on going, he deceives me. Everything in disorder as usual. Those servant girls, they are really more trouble than usual, than they are worth. There's the dish cover. I've distinctly told Penelope 100 times on the lowest calculation to hang that dish cover on the middle hook over the chimney piece. Instead of that, she's got it over the dresser. The shovel on the wrong side of the fireplace, of course. And here now I ask anyone if that is a becoming place for a pepper box. There, I'm not sorry that the order didn't come for I am just in a humour to stop at home and make myself disagreeable. The postman. I shouldn't wonder if that's the order after all. Throw it down here, postman. It is the orders. I knew he'd send them. That's all right. I wouldn't have been kept at home with this evening for the world.
Fire, ma'am, and the room is all comfortable.
What nonsense you are talking, girl. I'm going out. I told you so.
No, ma'am, you said...
Don't answer me, Penelope.
Good gracious, someone has moved the pepper box. Pitcher and Tosser will be here together.
What are you fidgeting about there for? Fetch me my boots.
Yes, ma'am. I breathe again.
Admit too to the pepper boxes. Pepper boxes? Oh, I see. The upper boxes? How badly those actor writes pepper boxes indeed. Why, I declare there is a pepper box. Now, I couldn't have sworn I put the pepper box in its place. I know I meant to put, but I suppose the postman's not hammered it out of the head. There's no mistake about it this time. Now, for the theatre.
Well done. Can we just swap? So, Sarah, can you play Mrs. C, please?
Very well. You come and help me to dress.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, what a chance. If I hadn't made that dreadful error in my dairy, Missus is going out and might have had a whole evening of bliss with Pitcher, or paradise with Tosser. But Pitcher and Tosser both together, oh, earthquakes would be nothing to it.
Penelope!
Oh, I'm coming, Mum. What a nuisance misses are. They are really more trouble than they are worth.
Okay, Holly, with Tosser then, if you could make him very frightfully English, that would be a nice contrast to Picture in the Police, if we get a nice Cockney accent for him. Okay.
What accent?
Very well spoken.
That was the opposite of what I was going to do.
To be honest, you can do whatever you want. It's just that, you know, it's that stereotypical policeman Cockney thing. But if you want to do whatever, give it a go. It might work.
All right. No pepper box tonight. So, in the absence of pepper, we'll take the citadel by assault. Familiar, though subterraneous, scene of comfort and cold mutton. How oft at that happy fireside have I breathed the hardened vow and sipped the surreptitious gin and water. In this old chair, how many a time has this here son of Mars sat courting a Venus, which her name is Penelope, vile the cold pigeon pie has been a heating up in that there oven. On such blissful occasions when I have seen Penelope preparing of a tart, how my heart has beat at the spectacle of her spooning out the jam. Yes, and that commodious cupboard, whose friendly shelter I have so often shared with the black beetles and the blacking bottles when old Mother Croker has dropped in upon us, inopportunely and promiscuously. Where can Penelope be? I am longing to embrace her, and I dined at 1:30, which until the present period of the evening, PM, is a many hours. However, as I know old Mother Croker ain't at home this evening... The devil! She is at home! And yet no pepper box in the window gave warning of the untoward circumstance. The old un's coming downstairs. I'll seek the more congenial society of the beetles and the blacking bottles.
Good. Can I just make a note that the H's are pronounced in this? That's why, and so yeah, really go for those. Okay, Picture. Have I not allocated a picture? Oh, okay. Miriam, can you go for that for me?
Yeah. No pepper pot in the window. It's all right. The missus has gone out. The dear creature is all alone. Hola! Not here. Why has the divinity deserted her shrine? I dare say she's gone upstairs to titivate in order to appear charming, but in the eyes of her devoted Picture. Talk about bowers of bliss and caves of harmony. Give me a snug kitchen where the cook is susceptible and the family upstairs is such as required small joints and has them frequently. What a proud thing it is to be entrusted with the duty of watching over the hearths and homes of one's native country, to be the guardian spirit which protects these scenes of peace and plenty from the foot of the spoiler. Here is peace. And in that there pantry, there is plenty. May the two combine, ever reign in the household of that west central district of the town in which it has pleased the fates and Sir Richard Mayne to allot the beat of that active and intelligent officer, Picture. Where can Penelope be? The absence of the pepper pot denotes that the missus is out. Why, that's the old girl's dressing room bell. She's not gone yet. A bolt. No, I won't. I'll hide until I receive further information. This cupboard. Many's the time it has sheltered me before. What? Occupied? Just you come out of this?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'll go quietly. I won't offer no resistance.
What are you doing here, sir?
Not with the slightest intention to commit a felony, sir, I assure you.
What are you doing here, sir?
Well, I suppose you know. The old girl sent you to lug me out, of course.
Old girl? Nothing of the sort.
Didn't? Then allow me in my turn to ask you what you do here.
Horrible suspicion. If he should be a rival,
Terrible surmise, if he should be a sweetheart of Penelope's.
Who are you, sir?
Sir, I repeat the question. Who are you?
I am a policeman, sir.
So I perceive. And I am a soldier.
The fact is sufficiently apparent, sir. A full private, a very full private, I should say.
I see it all. You are here, sir, as a lover of the cook.
Yes, sir, and you're another. I own it.
I love Penelope.
Penelope is loved by me.
By you, you bloated blue bottle.
Blue bottle? What are you calling a blue bottle? You scarlet runner?
Insult a military man? Nothing but blood can wipe out the insult.
Assault a policeman in the execution of his duty? Fine and imprisonment.
I'll have satisfaction, sir.
So shall I.
There's my card.
There's mine. Weapons?
Bayonets.
Truncheons?
I won't have truncheons.
No, I a bayonet.
Then what do you say to belts?
With buckles?
With buckles.
I'd rather not.
Then what's the use of talking about fighting?
None, whatever. I suppose you think yourself a very fine fellow in that red coat. How much do you get now for making such an object of yourself?
13 pence a day. And find my own victuals. What do you get?
19 shillings a week. And find my own cooks, I must say. I think the public get their civil and military protection cheap at the money. Do you know, I feel uncommon hungry.
Well, I should have no objection to a snack myself. I wish that girl would come. I feel a longing at my heart.
So do I. And also somewhere else in the immediate neighbourhood.
Oh, Missus is gone at last, and the coast is clear. What do I see? Pitcher and Tosser, both together?
Penelope, where do you keep the knives?
The knives? Oh, don't, for pity's sake.
Where do you keep the knives?
And the forks.
One word, for mercy's sake. Do you mean murder or cold mutton?
Well, cold mutton to begin with.
Cut near the knuckle with a little currant jelly if you've got it. Them's my sentiments.
Stop. Let me first see your friends. Shake hands. Come, Pitcher. Tosser, do now.
Tosser, my friend. Your end.
Balls, my friend. And pitcher.
That's right. And now for supper.
I second the motion.
I carry it unanimously.
Now, Tosser, go and get the plates. Look sharp. And you,
Okay,
Pitcher.
can we swap characters? Lizzie, take Tosser, Sarah, do Penelope, everybody else stay.
Now, Tosser, go and get the plates. Look sharp. And you, Pitcher, run into the pantry for the cold gammon of bacon.
Yes, dear. But in the absence of the military, let me take this opportunity of telling you, as there is no one loves you like your faithful Pitcher.
Pickles.
Now then, the bacon and the plates. Make haste.
One moment. While the bobby is out of sight, let me lay bare my bosom to you, Penelope. The only man in the whole universe that loves you for yourself alone is Tosser.
Gammon and spinach?
Now, come, pretty waiters you are. Where are the plates and knives and forks?
Plates in an instant.
Knives and forks in a jiffy.
Ah, how delightful to think that after all my fears, Pitcher and Tosser should have met so comfortable, just like lambs. This is safe the next 6 hours. Shan't we have a jolly evening?
All right, my tulip. Here's the crockery.
Come on, my rosebud. It's the cutlery. Mapping's best.
Now then, sit down. I'm sure I don't know which to help first.
Me, my dear, if you please.
Certainly not, sir. The civil force takes precedent of the military in times of peace.
Well, don't let us have war now. Let's have peace.
And plenty.
That's right. I like harmony.
Do you? You shall have some. I'll sing a song.
Oh, do. But don't sing with your mouth full.
Order, ladies and gentlemen. Picture 444B will oblige.
Oh, bravo. A very good song. And very well sung. What will you allow us to say after it, Mr. Pitcher?
Say? I'll say a little bit more off the knuckle. Cut thick.
Oh, isn't this delightful? Shan't we have a pleasant evening? What's that? Good gracious, Mrs.
The missus?
What on earth can afford
The
to be that?
missus!
Do be quick. Get in here. No, there's no room for both of you. You go in there.
What's to become of me? Do put me somewhere.
I have it. Here, get in. She's coming down the area.
Okay, so let's have Valentina. Can you give me your very best Italian accent for the missus? Give it your best shot. Okay. Everybody okay for a moment? We'll carry on.
And the steps. Oh, I'm coming, Mum. Oh, what a state the place is in. And if Mrs. sees this terrible circumstantial evidence, there will be a regular avalanche.
Oh, where is that girl? Why don't she answer the door? Oh, here you are. Pretty thing indeed for a respectable housekeeper to have to get into her own house like an area sneaker.
Oh, Mum, I didn't think you would be back so soon, and...
So soon? No, I think should think not. The impertinence of that man at the theatre. He actually refused to admit me because it was past 7 o'clock. Pretty thing it is respectable people are to hurry themselves to death to suit their whims. I didn't want to go to the rubbish theatre. And if anybody thinks I am angry or disappointed, they're very much mistaken. There, take those things upstairs, Penelope.
Yes, Mum, but...
But what?
Nothing, Mum. Only I thought you'd like to sit up in the drawing room. It's so damp down here tonight, Mum, and the black beetles is running about like anything.
Go when I tell you, girl. What's this? Meat on the table?
Oh, please, Mum. I thought you would like to have it down in the kitchen and have your supper. It is so cold in the drawing room and the chimney smoke's awful.
Well, just go and see to it.
Yes, Mum. Keep quiet, Tosser, if you love me.
Aye, are you going?
Yes, Mum, directly, Mum. Pitcher, be still if you have the least regard for me.
Do you hear, girl?
Yes, Mum, I'm going. If Tosser should cough or Pitcher sneeze, there'll be an insurrection in the house.
Now, how shall I pass the evening? Well, a good idea as I am not to enjoy myself this evening. No one else shall. Penelope shall begin her wash tonight instead of tomorrow morning. I'll light the copper at once. Oh, that's so far good. Now, to give out the soap and soda.
It's getting rather warm. It strikes me I'll stand a decent chance of being roasted. By Jove. Here's the missus.
Okay. Good. Let's swap characters. Larissa, if you take Pitcher and really try to make him, as Cockney or another accent, but very, very strong. Penelope, can we have Miriam and give us your native, and then Polly, if you can play Tosser, that'd be fab. Okay. Next page.
So I keep Mrs. C.
Yeah, stays that, Valentina.
Ah, good gracious. If I haven't lit the fire without turning on the water. Ah. And now for the collars and pockets and handkerchiefs.
Hello? It's getting rather damp here. It strikes me I stand a decent chance of being drowned. The water's coming in. However, with the aid of my truncheon, I've stopped the pipe up with my pocket handkerchief. Hello? By Jove, the water's forced it out. I can't stand this. The coast is clear. I'll bolt. There's somebody coming, and I've left my hat down behind me. I can't go through the streets in this state. Oh, here's the table.
Now then, while Mrs. is upstairs, I'll just get them safe away. What do I see? The fire lighted under the copper. Pitcher is boiled, done all to rags, and this is all that is left of my pitcher. Oh, Tosser!
Eh? It's Penelope. She's calling Tosser. I'll listen and see what she has to say to him.
Tosser! Dear Tosser!
Dear Tosser? Oh.
Good gracious, he's asleep! Asleep! To think that Tosser should indulge in slumber while Pitcher was being boiled like beef! Tosser! Dear Tosser! Wake!
What is it? What is it, Penelope?
Pitcher!
Yeah, I like him, Penelope. No unfriendliness towards him whatsoever. He's a broth of a boy.
He is indeed. Look here, stewed down to this.
What do you mean?
An accident. Boiled alive in the copper. Like a raw lobster.
Who done it, Penelope?
All of us. We had all a hand in it. Mrs. and you and me. We're all guilty in the eyes of the law.
Oh, then let me be off.
Not without me, Tosser. I can never leave you now. Come, let us fly together to the ends of the earth.
Never! I forbid the banns.
Oh,
good gracious! It's his ghost!
Worthy but disembodied Pitcher.
Beloved, but much injured ghost.
By Jove, they take me for a ghost. I'll keep it up.
Rest, perturbed spirit.
What's your little game?
My game? To warn you. Behold the bait that lured me on to my destruction.
Would you? No nonsense. Ghosts can't eat cold mutton.
Avaunt! Don't touch me. I'm a goblin.
I'll lay him, Penelope. I'll lay him before he eats up all the joints.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, no. Let him be. It may appease his angry spirit.
It do.
Would you like anything to drink with it?
I should.
Oh, don't do that. Eat your victuals quietly, like a good ghost.
Will you take it hot or cold?
Hot, with sugar and a little bit of lemon.
I'll fetch it. But you promise you vanish then?
No, never. No power can move me from this spot.
Penelope! Hola! Upon my word!
The missus, by Jove.
The missus, by Jingo.
Stop a thief! Murderer! Stop a thief!
Oh, don't, Mum, it's the ghost of him. You biled.
Ah, ghost indeed! What are you talking about? Ghost them!
Horrors upon horrors. Head.
Okay, Larissa, could you play chalks, please?
Yep. So I've caught you, have I? Oh, come along.
Bring him this way, my good men.
I've got 'em, Mum. I've got 'em. Just caught 'em bolting up the area steps.
With my best tablecloth. Oh,
Tablecloth? Then it's not a ghost.
No, I give up. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I give up the ghost.
Perhaps you'll give up the mutton too.
my mutton? Why do you take care of the place in my absence? You leave the house this moment, without warning and without a character. Oh, no doubt they'll send your friends.
Your creature's got the sack. No more nice suppers. Penelope, your conduct is disgraceful. I resign you to Pitcher.
Pitcher!
Penelope, you've brought a blight upon this domestic hearth. I resign you to Tosser.
And these, girl, are your true lovers.
No, Mum, they're not. But I can tell you where to find the article.
Where? I should like to know.
Here. By Jove, I broke the other egg. That was to have made it up.
Oh, Mr. Chalks, something always whispered me that you loved me for myself alone.
I'm no cupboard lover, Mum. I never had a bite or sup in your house, Mum. I'm a comfortable home of my own, which I can offer to Penelope and...
Well, you needn't bounce. I'd do the same myself if I had one.
Of course, but not having homes of our own, we had to make ourselves at home here, Mum. The best we could.
Pitcher and Tosser, I despise you both. Walker Chalks, you're a trump.
Penelope, you're a lily in the valley.
Right?
Now, we're all friends at last.
Friends indeed. I'll have no more of this. Be off, all of you.
Oh, attention! Pitcher, do your duty.
Don't anybody move on. I'll take you all into custody for one moment. This old lady says she'll have no more of this. What do you say? We leave it entirely to you. If you say you'll have more of it tomorrow night, and the night after, for many nights to come, it won't be Mrs. nor milkman, nor pepper boxes in the window. That'll prevent Pitcher
And Tosser.
from paying their divorce to
The Area Belle.
Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the play. Next week, we're going to be reading Jewel in the Dark. So if you would like to join us, please do, or subscribe to see our future productions and readings. Thank you.